In this video, we're going to prove the Weierstrass M Test. Now, some might pronounce the W more like a V, Weierstrass M Test, but I'm going to call it Weierstrass. These are unproven statements in my 4-year series, and that's why I'm going back and proving all the statements that, I said, assume these are true, this is true, therefore. And the Weierstrass test says if we have a sequence of functions in absolute value less than some positive number mn, where the positive constant such that the sum of the mn's are finite, then the sum of our functions is uniformly absolutely convergent. And the proof of this is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So let's let Rn of x be the remainder of our infinite series after n terms. So Rn means we cut off this sequence at n, and so we just look at n plus 1, n plus 2 to infinity. That's the remainder. Now note, if we take the absolute value of both sides, we get this, and then the absolute value is less than or equal to the absolute value of each term added together. But the absolute value of each term is less than its respective m. N plus 1 is bigger than this, n plus 2 is bigger than this, and so forth. But because the infinite series is finite, we know that those mn's limit to 0. Eventually this goes to 0, otherwise, it would never converge. So we're going to pick an m naught, an m0, such that all m greater than our chosen n naught, such that the sum of the remainder terms, or the sum of the n's, is less than epsilon. And this makes sense because eventually these get really, really, really small. And so at some point we can just say, whatever's left is less than epsilon. And note that m naught was chosen independent of x. And thus, for all n greater than this chosen m naught, we have that the remainder, the absolute value of the remainder, is less than epsilon. And the series is uniformly convergent. This is the definition. Pick an n that such that all n's greater than that, this sum is less than epsilon. So it's uniformly convergent. Now, to prove absolute convergent, we note that this sum, the absolute value of each of those, is less than the respective mk's, and this, for that chosen m naught, or n naught, is less than epsilon. So the series is actually absolutely convergent too. And that's all I have for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Please like the video and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks. Bye.